JD spent over a year researching and designing every detail of this plant to be perfect for his claim. 250 acres of gold-rich ground on a flat valley plain, mineable year-round. He floods a quarter-acre pond to allow the plant to float.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. Oh, this looks great.
Yeah, this is the new and improved 6-foot floater.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Packed with innovation, it's the most technically advanced floating wash plant in the world. From within the excavator cab, the operator uses Bluetooth-connected systems to control everything, from the winches that move the plant to the water flow. Cameras allow the operator to watch the hopper feeder, trommel, and tailings conveyor. And a light-up pressure monitor ensures he is feeding it at the perfect rate. JD's plant is capable of processing 115 yards of pay dirt per hour and has a price tag of $445,000.
You've essentially done what we are setting out to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, yeah, I mean, like, Parker needs the perfect machine for the ground that he's got in Alaska.
Yeah.
And you've done exactly that here.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think?
Sick.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm ready to ship this thing to Alaska. This is perfect. I love it.
So have you mined all that?
Yeah, so that's where we started, about 100 metres out there. We've mined down and then we've come back over all this, and that's all our restoration, all ready for planting.
And then trees will get planted?
Yeah.
New Zealand has strict reclamation laws, and before permits are granted, miners must have funds set aside for a rehabilitation plan approved by the local environmental agencies.
Yeah, so you'll probably come back here in like 18 months and it won't even look like it's been mined.
No, you won't be able to tell.
Sweet.
And the beautiful thing about floating is a very good and well-managed, environmentally friendly way of mining. And of course, we don't want to not look after the environment, and we don't do it just because we have to, we do it because we want to. And you can jump on the digger and have a go.
Awesome.
On the west coast of New Zealand's South Island, Parker is testing what could be the perfect wash plant for his new claim back in Alaska.
So these switches two here are the ones you want to use. Number 1 and number 4 are your two pull forward, and the two middle switches are to go backwards. So that one there, go down.
This one down?
Yep, go down, and then go forward on number 1. Yep. And that should just bring the screen around a little bit. And then go up on number 3. That should just hold it that way a wee bit.
Gotcha.
What do you reckon of all this?
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet, are you all happy?
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
Thanks,
very
man.
good.
Thanks for the lesson.
No worries.
I've been around a lot of wash plants. This is probably the nicest one ever. Like, probably one of the more high-tech wash plants in the world, really. I mean, floating plants have always seemed a bit clunky to me, but JD's solved that with all of the controls being in the cab. Like, it's actually an unreal system.
From the cab of the excavator, Parker can control both the plant's movement and its water pumps with just a flick of a switch.
Yesterday when we were on Peter Haddock's, he had manual style winches.
Yeah.
And this one's set up with hydraulic winches that he can control from the cab. So it really thought this plant out.
Yeah, I mean, this plant's definitely given me a lot to think about. It's super simple, one-man operation. One of the only wash plants I've ever been around that I've actually enjoyed running. It's really impressive, actually.
All good, Parker?
Yeah.
We'll shut it off and go for a beer.
Okay.
So are we going to do a clean up?
I'll be doing a cleanup. The camera guys will be gone.
Ah, damn.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we get the footage from your cameras on the actual?
No.
No.
It's definitely been a theme so far that the Kiwis don't want us to see their gold, which is fine. We just have to move forward and keep going.
Parker, is this it? Moment of truth?
Parker now faces a critical decision. Is JD's plant right for the rugged terrain, high in the tundra of Fairbanks, Alaska?
Oh, what do you think?
It's one of the coolest,
Yeah.
cleanest setups I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You really did think of everything.
I want one of those.
One of them screens.
Yeah. You get this huge advantage in just how cheap it is to run,
Yeah.
but then the big disadvantage in not seeing what you're digging.
Yeah. So that's where this is quite nice, good floating ground. We've got a real flat, hard bottom.
Right.
So it does match up quite nicely.
The biggest problem in the Yukon, so after our pits are done mined, it's like a bombing zone,
Yeah.
right? Just like huge holes, and because the ground's frozen and it's all permafrost, a lot of the bigger holes will have frozen gravel in the bottom of them
Yeah.
that you have to go back in for, right?
So you got to leave it and let it thaw.
I would imagine there's not really a way to do it in which you didn't leave that behind,
Yeah.
right? And if the bottom had been all over the place, you would have done it, had to probably do it dry, huh?
Yeah, correct.
Well, you've given me a lot to think about. That dredge was amazing. But we're not on ground that it makes sense for right now, I don't think. So, it won't fit for Fairbanks, but thanks for showing us that.
Yeah.
Good time.
Thanks so much, man.
Yeah, definitely something to be proud of.
Even though we're not walking away from here with that wash plant, if nothing else, I think it makes Parker think, I want a machine which is as fit for purpose for the ground that's in Alaska that this one is to the ground that's here.
The ground in Fairbanks is just not floating ground. But of all the plants I've seen, that one makes me think most about really changing up our mining style if we find another piece of ground that it would suit. I'm Parker Schnabel and you're watching Discovery Australia. Hit subscribe now to not miss out on any Gold Rush content.